What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about the top 3 OP abilities that are in Madden 23 right now. Just so you guys know, some of the codes have been going out as of today, June 16th. So if you haven't still received a code, you can still win one here for, randomly. I've been giving them out on my Twitter at GmiasWorld, also in the community post here at YouTube. So as always, just go ahead and drop your console if you haven't received one, and I will definitely make sure to get some more out. As of today, I'll be dropping some more over on Twitter, over at GmiasWorld, especially the PlayStation guys that have been asking for codes. So look out for them over there, and I'll definitely get to you guys in that situation. What we're going to talk about right now, though, is what I've been noticing in Madden 23, and a lot of it, we pretty much already knew what it was, but now it's sort of like, all right, this is definitely what's going on, and we should be prepared for it, and you guys should know now. As far as the ability points go, that's probably going to vary based on when the game is released. So although, they've raised the Pass Lead Elite like I told you guys that they would, and there's a lot of other abilities that have been raised, like Acrobat is now 3 in the actual beta, we don't know if that's going to be the actual numbers. EA has not confirmed that, so we're just all assuming that that's what it's going to be. Either way, we're going to still be prepared, all right? So look, this is what's going to happen, right? You're going to definitely need a passing ability to be able to throw the football in Madden 23. For those of us that were playing it early, like I got the beta day 1, if you played it early, you know that you can't throw the ball without an ability. Well, it can come out, but it's just going to be very, very slow. So one of the reasons that they increased the amount for Pass Lead Elite is because they don't want you to be able to spread the AP around very, very easily. For instance, right, post up is still 2 right now in Madden 23 in the beta. For those of you guys that are playing it, you guys know that, right? So is it going to be the same thing where you put the post up on the guards and it's the same meta, or are they going to change it to where it's, not as good and we don't use it anymore, we go to something else? Over the last 3 years, most pro players, when they make their run for the MCS, they've used post-ups on their guards. Now, it does slow down the blitz in certain cases, but again, that being the same, it might not be the same effect. It might be something like all days. It could be something else. We don't know. The one thing is this, though. They raised Pass Lead Elite for a reason. Either Gunslinger is going to be extremely OP, or you're just going to have to deal with the fact that in order for different archetypes to be able to throw the ball reasonably, you're going to need it. So this is one of the top OP abilities, because once I put this on, well, no, I didn't put this on. Right now, you can't even use it. They don't even give you the opportunity to use it. You can only see what it's going to cost, right? But just so you guys know, the way that Tom Brady throws the ball in the beta is absolutely disgusting. It takes forever for the ball to be released, and it's absolutely annoying and completely ridiculous. So I know that they're going to have to make it impactful. Why? Because if they don't, it's going to create a lot of hysteria within the gameplay, because they've already taken away, escape artists. That's now an X factor. There's not going to be a lot more going on. So I believe that the way that they throw the ball now versus with Pass Lead Elite, it's going to be a lot more formidable. That's why I'm already telling you, this ability, because of the amount that it costs, based on the archetype, is going to be one of the most OP abilities in the game. Just guaranteed. Now, the next one is one of my faves, and it's returning to Madden 23. So I wanted you guys to know about it right away. Guess what, bro? Ding, 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 ding. Deep Out Elite. Now, with the way that this works right now in the beta, I just want you guys to know, some of you guys have been telling me like, yo, G, my guys are not responding. They're not responsive. There's a lot of different things going on with the way that they react to the ball. All of that stuff EA Sports is aware of. So what's going to happen is you're going to get a more fine-tuned version of the game once it drops. And based on the abilities that you have, you'll get the better improved catching all the time. But I'll tell you this, I've been averaging 35 points a game just mossing. Just so you guys understand that. I'm using Travis Kelce right now, because everybody pretty much has the same team, but you can, use the abilities and, test them out and do different things, whatever. But I'm letting you guys know right now, just so everybody's on the same page, this is going to be one of the most OP abilities in the game. And if they try to nerf it with like the shading out, shading in abilities defensively, it won't really matter, because the way that they have the height differential, guys like Kyle Pitts, Drake London, they are visibly bigger. It's sort of like they went back to Madden 15. For those of you guys that remember Madden 15, they're visibly bigger on the field. So it's going to be quite difficult for them to be able to do much outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be really, really weird. So everything that's going on right now, it's very, very complex with the way that I'm playing the game right now versus what it's going to be when it comes out. But this is just letting us know what abilities are going to still be relevant. So I think Deep Out Elite is going to be another one of those OP abilities that is just like, oh my God, dude, like, why am I getting mossed? Now look, I will tell you this. They nerfed the ability for you to moss in double and triple teams. So it's like whenever there's a double team, they make it so that the player didn't react, from my experience. So that might be something that they're going to work on, and we might see a difference in the game once it's released. But as far as everything else goes, Deep Out definitely lights up. And, dude, I've been averaging 35 points a game. If you guys are playing the beta, you'll see Gmia. Like, right now, I'm 2-0. I was just experimenting with the 2 games. But you can look at my point differential and look how many points my opponent scores. And you'll see. And the defense that I'm running right now, I'm running like a 3-4 version. It's really, really good. I'm probably going to share it with you guys as we get closer. Because it looks like they took away all of the nano detection for now. That's why I'm saying I'm not certain that they're going to keep it that way. But with the way that it is right now, I think it's a good look. Now, going on to the next thing. What this ability, they raised it by 1. Okay, so now it's 3 AP. Let me tell you something about this ability, bro. Acrobat goes absolutely crazy. Like, it's one of those abilities that when you start to play the game and you play somebody that has like a different tier level than you and they understand the game more, they always have acrobats. And just let me explain this, right? The engine is the same, so the ball is still probably going to go through your body, all that stuff. But the way that Acrobat works is actually pretty unique because they actually drift underneath, like stop routes, like, the button hooks or whatever, like the comebacks. They actually drift now, which means that they don't just float backwards. If the player is good, like I had Jalen Ramsey, he'll see that it's a comeback route. And if you have Acrobat, you'll see him actually engage and jump in front and pick it off. It's actually amazing. And there's a lot of new animations where the defender has an advantage to go and get the ball for like the low ball and stuff like that. But Acrobat right now in the beta has been raised to 3 AP. And there's a reason for that. It's very, very important that you guys understand. A lot of these abilities that are getting raised are the favorites of what we use. And EA Sports knows how many times we use it, who uses it. They have the gauge of it. They can tell you the percentages of what abilities are being used and what's not being used, which is why throughout the year they spontaneously change the AP value of them because they want you to use different abilities. So they know Acrobat is a must-have. So that's why they have it to 3. They raise it to 3, and then our AP is only 12 to start the year based on what it is. So these 3 abilities are going to be very, very important. And like I said, as we get closer to it, it's going to get, I'm telling you guys, you're going to have a lot of fun this year, with the Madden content. Hopefully we bring out some more content on this channel and over at GmiasWorld Gaming, get you guys up and running. But if you're looking for tips, you want to get better, you want to know how to build your team, you want to understand more about Ultimate Team, this is the place that you should be. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.